Hey, guess what? It's Transformers Tuesday, and I just wanted to share with you something I got recently at GameStop down in North Myrtle Beach for $34.99, which is what the normal Voyager price is. It is the Decepticon Motormaster from the animated universe. Now, I don't remember seeing him in the animated universe. I watched a few of those cartoons. They're pretty funny. I like the... my favorite one was Tripticon. Hey, you got this German accent. So... here he is. He is a beautiful machine right there. He's got great articulation. He comes with this, and he also came with this separated. I don't know why. I guess he fits in the package better. But his articulation is fantastic. He's just like the other guy, except the head is different than the Optimus Prime. Now, transforming him, it's pretty intuitive. There's a few places like the legs that are not intuitive. Let's see if you can follow along with me. All right, so first off, there's a few things you got to unsnap, and these things don't click in right away when you get him. You got to click on some pieces right here to make his chest and everything stick together really well. But that ship has sailed, so we'll go ahead and keep on moving. So we got, oh yeah, the hands. That's another thing I like. You got the hands, they fold out. You fold out the wrist and pop them in. So go ahead and just get the hands out of the way. Snap it to a Slim Jim. All right, so we got that. And of course, pop this into place. Bring the hands like you're building at the elbow a full 90 degrees. And then those things will come up to make his, I guess, what do you call the thing on it? The fender? I hope I'm not offending anybody. But anyway, you pull this around, of course, make that go into place. Bring that in the front. Kind of get it all plugged into place. There we go. And then of course this is the last piece to go on top. Everything's up front just right. Now you need to go and pull that around. Let me show you on camera because it was off camera. All right, go around 180 degrees. The axe, you just can't, I don't know what to do with the axe. All right, this is where it was a little tricky at first. I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing until I was like, oh, I finally got it out. All right, so you bring the leg around on both sides. Like I said, at first I was just like going crazy trying to get this thing apart. Let me make sure I got it right, because getting this off, I thought I was gonna break it trying to get this thing apart. There we go. It's a little tricky at first. All right, get his legs together. You're gonna just slide those knees together. These pieces pop into place, and there are little peg joints that hold on right here and here. And then on top, the two little holes for his feet go right here onto the leg parts, the leg holes. Make sure you squish it around until you get it just right. So that's not the prettiest thing right there in the back. And then you plug it into place right here, and voila. I keep thinking these have to plug into something, but they don't. That's whenever it's in the robot mode. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The legs are the only thing that wasn't very intuitive when I first transformed it. And then when it's in this mode, you can park the axe up here, which would be kind of silly. You can also park the axe on his feet, which is also kind of silly. But in this mode, you can see he looks pretty good. I don't know what the purpose of this is other than just be a wind spoiler, because he is not an emergency vehicle like Optimus Prime sometimes is, when he was like a fire truck with super fire convoy in the Japanese version. I dig the colors a lot. Of course, black and purple just look great, and the little touches of like lime green look fantastic. And it rolls pretty well. Now, this is a very bumpy table because it's an outside table. All right, the wheels in the back engaged somewhat. Still got some stuff on me from doing another video with some slime and stuff. So I don't have blue boogers. I'm not from Star Trek. I'm not a Vulcan with green blood and blue boogers. All right, so hope you guys think that that's pretty cool. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Let's put him back into robot mode. First thing I want to do is undo his legs. Actually, undo that, then pull his legs off because it goes in that spot. Pull him down here, bring that back around on both sides. Make sure you unpeg the holes from the feet. Then just sandwich the feet back, or accordion them back. And when you're trying to pose him, he does have ankle rockers, so you're not losing anything there. All right. Oh yeah, flip that around 180 degrees. So you have the chest facing forward. Unpeg the arms. Unpeg the chest. Pull that down a little bit. Bring these up for a minute. The wheels is what I'm saying right here. Oh, okay, this is still pegged in right here. All right, then you pull that down a little bit more until you get them down, down, down. So it's like, it's not just enough to bring them down, and then bring these are going to be the sides of him, and get everything all put into place. Now make sure you peg these in to the chest. That's one of the things that was kind of hard at first, because they didn't want to find their groove. You had to really play around with it for a while. And then right here, this was the hard part, trying to get this into that little hole right there on both sides without it going like teeter-totter, like once you get one in, the other one pops out. But after you do it for a few times, it becomes a little bit more intuitive, or it becomes better. It's gonna prove me wrong right now though, watch it. Okay. It's not even like reaching it for some reason. Hold on. And without it being in there, it does make it a little more janky. So make sure you got it nicely tightly in there. And just pull the arms down, pull the hands out. No, I keep trying to do it the other way. See how his chest is popping out? It's because I don't have it locked into place yet. I need to lock it into place. Let me go and get the arms finished. See how it keeps popping up? It's because it's not locked into place. Okay. Now, once again, let's try to get that locked into place right there. And then let's bring the chest back, or the back and get it, those little things plugged into place onto the back. That's the hardest part right here, honestly. It's trying to get both of them to go in and stay in before the other one pops out. Like you pop one in, the other one pops out. Okay. Squeeze it a little bit, make sure it's got it nice and tight. It's probably not in there nice and tight. Yeah, see, it's not. I have the hardest time again trying to get this in here. Let me try something one more time, because I know you're like, oh, I'm getting bored. I understand. Make sure the wheels have cleared the front of it, and bring the chest piece, or the back piece back. No, I had it in perfectly earlier. There, I think that's good. Oh, see, mine are like really temperamental. Like if you just leave it alone, it's fine. But if you try to pick with it, it's gonna pop off. So this is not the strongest joint. And once again, I got one of them in, but the other one's not in. Dang it. Yeah, if you know a way to keep those in, let me know in the comments below. There he is in this mode. So Motormaster, he looks really cool. I like how he looks, like his face looks like he is a motorcycler, which is kind of ironic because he's not a motorcycler. He just looks like the bar handles on his beard or mustache or whatever you want to call it, and his goatee. He looks really cool. I really like that a lot. And he's got this axe, which is of course the same axe that comes with Optimus Prime. When you try to put it in his hands, it collapses all the time. I don't really care for the axe that much. So whenever I put it on his weaponry, I kind of like to have the fact that you have a robot, and even though it's a sentient robot, robots don't have to hold their weapons. They got holes on right here. So that's even better. So he can keep his hand open so he can like hold a beer and then kill you with his axe. And I say hold a beer because this is a bad guy. So yeah. But of course he needs to hold the axe at the bottom. He's gonna get more swinging like baseball action. So he's gonna ask you a question. You better answer him right now. I'm gonna ask you a question. All right, guys, if you pick this up, let me know if you got it for cheaper. I just happened to be at the GameStop looking for the 3-pack of the Super the DC Superpowers Justice Society of America, and I saw this. I was like, well, at least I'm not here for nothing, because they didn't have the other thing. I was like, at least I got something here, because this I liked a lot the Optimus Prime one. And when you get it in purple and black, man, ooh, it looks so much better. The wind. Gone with the wind. Have a terrific Tuesday, y'all.